After the circle of Willis, one of the more confusing models and diagrams is a picture of all the blood vessels in the abdominal area around the pancreas. So this is the model we're going to talk about, but first let's look at it in a mannequin. So here's the mannequin, and we have the diaphragm right here. And right here, we have the aorta, and coming off is the cealic trunk right there. So here's the cealic trunk, and the cealic trunk is going to give off several blood vessels. We have the splenic artery right there, and we have the splenic vein. It's going into this beautiful hilum right there. We have the hepatic going off this way. We have the esophageal, or that will eventually become the esophageal, and there's part of the gastric, and then we have the gastric duodenal coming this way. We have the hepatic portal vein there. We have the superior mesenteric artery. Here's the common iliac arteries. So that's what we're going to be looking at, is this structure. Now, if I were to remove the pancreas, we'd have this mess right here. We have the splenic artery, the hepatic artery, the splenic vein, we have the hepatic portal vein, and we have the renal vein, renal artery. We have the cealic trunk, superior mesenteric artery, inferior mesenteric artery going into the iliac arteries. So now let's look at that on our model. So this is the anterior view, and this model has a lot of stuff going on. We have some digestive stuff, we have the urinary system, and all those will be separate videos. Now, to enlarge on a labeled structure, hit that, and you can rotate it by either pressing the play or just grabbing it and turning it this way. So on this view, we have the pancreas, and we have the aorta coming down right on top of the pancreas, or superior. We have the cealic trunk, which quickly spreads into the splenic artery. We can't see the splenic vein. The splenic vein's behind it. We have the gastroduodenal coming to the duodenum, and we have the hepatic, which is going to go to the liver. Now, this thing right here, and it's confusing, is right underneath the hepatic artery. It's basically crossing the vena cava. It's not going into it. This is the hepatic portal vein. This part's definitely the hepatic portal vein. Some of this might be the superior mesenteric vein coming in. But we'll just call, for the sake of simplicity, this whole thing the hepatic portal vein. On other models, they've made this nice and purple, but it's not. This is not the hepatic vein. That would be up here. It is not the vena cava. That's right here. There's the iliac vein. This is the hepatic portal vein. Now, right here is the superior mesenteric artery. Now, as we rotate, wrong direction. Suddenly, I took those away. Now here is the cealic trunk, so it's going to give us the splenic, the gastroduodenal, the hepatic. We have the aorta. Here's the superior mesenteric. The inferior mesenteric is going to be on this picture. We have the renal vein. It looks like it's saying, keep back right here, don't go, watch out, it's dangerous. And this artery and vein right here, I really want to call it the adrenal. It's actually the suprarenal artery and vein. And we'll worry about all these structures in the kidney in a different video. So as we're rotating it, we can now see the hepatic portal vein right there is separate from the inferior vena cava right there. And we have the cealic trunk and the hepatic artery coming off. There's the splenic vein. And as we go to the back, I like this. The aorta looks like it's just holding the hands of his big family here. There's the renal artery going to the kidneys. There's the superior renal artery going to the adrenal gland. There's the spleen. Now, if I were to cut that away, we can see the back. This is the hepatic portal vein. The hepatic veins would be up here coming off the liver. Here's the cealic trunk. That would be the hepatic. That is the splenic. This is the splenic vein. See, it goes into the hepatic portal. And there's the duodenum and the superior mesenteric. So that is this challenging model. Go through try to find all those landmarks. And the hotkeys, I included the urinary system, I included the digestive system on it. So we have some digestive system, major duodenal papilla, because we'll be coming back to this model again and again and again. Thank you. Have a good day.